Alright, welcome back to the Divorce Dude Challenge. Quick recap, we need to own 3 booze places, we need super great steak, and we need to own a lot of land. We currently own the brewery and the distillery, and we're about to start our grape farm. So that's what we're going to do today in the rain, is start the grape farm. So our grape farm is going to be this field right here, 26 and 146. So let's just jump in and start a building. We need construction. We need, I don't remember where it's at. There it is. Oh no, don't get rid of my house. Alright, so our plan is to fill this entire thing full of grapes. So I know the key is going to be to get this first row done like the best we can. I'm going to set it right on this edge. I think that'll be good. And we're just going to bring it all the way down. So we'll just follow that line. Right about there. Looks good. Ooh, this is going to be expensive. And we'll just come back up. And we'll get as close as we can. Whoa, camera. Alright, so looks like that's the spot. Go all the way down. $7,000 at a time. And I didn't need to probably prep this, but I figured might as well. And boom. There we go. We got to start. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'll bring you guys back. I don't think you need me to do this, I don't know, $5 million worth. So yeah, I'm just going to keep plugging away, and then we'll come back and look at it when it is done. We are back. So we got the grape field planted. Just seems like it goes on forever. And we made a quick trip to the store. So we got a little baby Fint tractor. Got this grape trailer. Got some fertilizer. Since I can't hire bots, I'm going to have to reload the fertilizer in there. We got the little mulcher. We filled that beast up already. Oh, there it is. And we got the little pruning thing. I don't understand how all this works. I mean, I get it, right? Like this goes between them. You mulch. This does the fertilizing. You harvest and you put grapes in there. And I got a little tractor to go between the things. I did not buy a harvester since we don't need a harvest yet. And I actually need to watch a YouTube video about grapes because it's here. You want to see it? We can see all of it. Boom. There she is. Our one grape field. I mean, we might have to get another grape field. I don't know how many grapes we'll get in this grape field. But it's there, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm going to get all this unloaded. I might put a building right here. And I need to figure out if I need to do something. Like, do I need to mulch this real quick? Like, is that something that needs to happen at this exact moment? I got to figure out those steps. So I'm going to learn all that. And in the meantime, when I'm learning that, I think we have some soybeans to harvest. No, barley. Oh, it's just growing still. I thought I saw one that was ready. What am I thinking about? I'm freaking clueless. I don't know. We can't plant till next month. So we don't have none of those. I'm going to check our cows. All right, so these sheep are going into they're going to the butcher. Plain and simple. We're going to make some mutton with those guys. And we'll probably do the same path as with the cows. So, boom. This guy just had babies. These 25. They're going to go in. These guys just had babies. They're going to go in. So we're going to get all those cows in. those sheep. And oh, look at that, these cows. So we're gonna have a lot of cows to go to the butcher. Hashtag screw you, PETA. We might repaint our truck because it looks like it's horrible. What else? And so we got those. Got to learn about that. Don't have nothing to harvest. I mean, we got grass and stuff to harvest, but we don't really have to worry about it. Maybe next month we'll just harvest it. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I am going to see if I need to do anything with these grapes, and then we will come back. All right. All right, so we are our grapes. I'm assuming I could go every other one since this does both sides, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Hopefully that works. Don't know. I checked the... Oh, let's back up. Check the map, and it seems like it's working. I don't know. But here we go. Then after this, we're going to mulch in between each one. And then run the subsoiler between each one, I think. And then we won't have to do anything because these should be 100% fertilized. And we just have to wait for them to grow and then harvest them, which I am not sure how long that's going to take. But I feel like this is going to take forever. And hopefully it fills up the winery, because if I have to do multiple fields of this, that could suck. I mean, this piece is going pretty quick because we could cruise through here. But the bots can't do it, and I tried to use Courseplay. I couldn't get Courseplay to work. It just ran into the freaking posts and the vines. So, yeah, we're just cruising. I kind of wish the whole field did this, but this is like the part that wasn't a field, is just grass that I kind of did. So, at least we get the cool little effect of the line going away over here. And I'm super happy that DJ Motti made those poles so you could drive through them, because otherwise that would suck. So yeah, so we're just cruising through, back and forth, back and forth. We got a long way to go. I do need to build a building out there so we can store all the equipment out of the elements. So yeah, so we'll come back when we start mulching, for just to show that for a few, and then yeah, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I was driving through the grape field. It's going super fast like this, and it was pretty cool. So I thought I'd share it because I never seen inside the cab of this little thing. Yeah, that's all. Makes me feel like a speed racer, even though we're only going 26 miles an hour. I feel like I would do this in real life, and then probably do that crashing. Oh snap! Saved it. Good thing we got guardrails. Oh yeah! All right. So I'm mulching now, but I don't think it's doing anything. So I'm gonna go grab the subsoiler and see if that does anything. 'Cause this doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So maybe we gotta wait a month. Don't quite know, but yeah, we will find out. All right, so the subsoiler looks like it is working here. We will see when we get to where the line still is if it does anything there. It doesn't really matter. We got to go down the whole way just to get out of here anyway. But yeah, so looks like subsoiler is working. So we are going to subsoil this entire thing real quick, and then I think we will be done with the grapes and we will be done with March. So we will come back when we are at the end. Just about done using the subsoiler on our grapes. And the grape field is done. It's planted, kind of prepped it for what's next. So now there's nothing left to do with it. We just wait and let it see. We got our double, see where we double, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Double fertilized it. So now it's just wait and let it grow. So yeah, so we're gonna finish this episode here with our super huge freaking grapevine field. I don't know what you want to call it, but we are done. Next episode, we got some planting to do, some barley to plant, some corn to plant. We will throw down a building over here. We might buy some fields, and we will keep this machine moving. All right, so take care. I just wanted a little episode just to do the grape stuff. I feel like I don't see it very often, so I thought I'd put it out there. Until next time, just keep on keeping on, and see you later. Josh is, whoa, look at that view, out. Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Divorce Dude Challenge. Yeah, so we got to own the winery, the other places, the distillery we own, the brewer we own. So now we just got to buy the winery. We got our grape field planted for that purchase. We could go take a look at those real quick. We're just going to jump to a truck. Look at that. They're starting to grow. Looking good. Looking good. I don't think anything needs to be done. It says it's 6.97 acres. Or if that's just... Oh, that's just the size of that field. So we need to expand. We have ran out of barley. We have corn to put for the distillery, but we're out of barley. So we're not making enough barley. We have some money. What did they plant here? Canola? When does canola get harvested? They just planted it. Probably the end. How much does canola sell for? I think that's something else we could look at. November. So we need to buy some fields. Let's check our cattle real quick through this. Boom. They're all looking good. No new births. No new births. Any new sheep births? Yes. Right here. So we will put these 30 sheep into... Oh, those ones too. So we got some sheep to stick into the butcher shop to make some more mutton. We need to buy some fields. I just don't know which ones to buy. So we could buy this one. And then that will still give us some money. We could always buy some more machines. So we buy this one. What's on it? Alfalfa. We don't need the alfalfa. That's the problem. We don't need the clover. Canola we could sell, but I'd really like to get something else on a field pretty soon. So we might buy this one. And then we could buy... We need another semi and another harvester. What kind of... So we might do that. We still need a building out here, but we just need a small one to store our grape stuff. So we could do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to check our other things. Alfalfa to make silage. So we could take the alfalfa off that field and put it in here, which will be fine. Then we can... I don't think we have to worry about grass right now. That needs some hay. TMR is full. So we could mow the grass and get hay. So let's see. Let's come with a plan before we get to work. Alright, so we buy this, we mow it. We prep it. We plant it with corn. That'll give us 38 acres of corn. And then if we do this in all corn, maybe these two in corn, and then these ones we'll put with what am I thinking? Barley. So these will be all barley. We'll do corn and corn. And then we'll use this one for regular corn, this one for cooking corn. And then we could store our extra alfalfa. We could do this alfalfa field and flip this to grass. And then we could do this grass field and flip it to barley. I don't know if that'd be worth it, or if it's better if we just keep it. That's tough. Well, we'll mow all these, and we'll save what we can, and we'll see how much extra we have, and we might flip this field to barley. So we'll go barley, barley, corn, corn, grapes. All right, that's the plan. And then we'll buy a new semi and a new trailer for the semi, just so we have an extra semi over here. So we could run. Do we need two semis? Well, one's doing barley. When do they corn, barley? So they don't harvest at the same time. So we might not need another semi. So that's going to be the plan. Let's just buy this, and then I'm going to pitter patter and get at her. So we'll buy this, and now it is time to get to work. All right, I will come back when we have some progress made. I don't know what that progress is going to be, but I will see you guys in a bit. All right, little update. I did end up buying this forage harvester that has the windrows on it, and then I bought another John Deere 8R 410, just because it's going to speed some stuff up for us. And I didn't know what else to buy. This is like decently priced versus buying some other ones that's super expensive. So this will allow someone to harvest up the fields, like the grass and alfalfa and stuff, and it's not going to cost us a tractor that is doing other things. Like we got the two smaller tractors that run around and do the smaller stuff, and then this will give us another big tractor that can do heavier things. Like this said it only needed 250 horsepower, and I think both our other tractors are just too underpowered for that. So kind of is what it is. Cost us some money, but that's all right. We'll make it up when we sell our sheep meat, our mutton. I think it's called mutton, so that way we will be able to keep things moving since we got that other big field. So we bought this huge field. That's going to take a while. We're going to need a big tractor for that. So as soon as he is done, this guy will be ready to jump in here and start freaking collecting it all. And then this guy, I could swap him out for the plow, and he could start plowing. And at the same time, after he's done collecting that, he could go to this one and collect that, and then the plow could come down after he seeds and plow that. And it'll just give us a little bit more flexibility. I didn't really want to spend the money, but I just felt like we needed to at the time. So yeah, so that's the plan. So I gotta get this back to get it all set up and get ready. But we got some LSWs. Those are sexy. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got some mutton with us. We're gonna drop it off at the mall. I just want to sell some of it and get our money up. I want to buy some more fields for planting, but I don't think we'll be able to buy a big one anywhere, but we might be able to grab those little ones that are off to the edge of the map, or at least maybe one more of them, just to get some more stuff out. And apparently mutton is going to the arcade, probably the barbecue place right next door. So here we go. Boom, trailer full of mutton. Heck yeah. So now Yeah, I gotta see if we got some more. We're gonna cut through this dude's field, whatever, and kind of go from there. We almost got everything planted so far. We're right down here. So this guy's rolling. This guy is rolling. This grass field's harvested. This one is being mowed. So we'll pick those grasses up. All the barley's done. Let's see here. I mean, we could pick up field 20 and get that planted with some barley. We did plant barley on 16, so it might be nice to get like another cornfield. I mean, we could play by 41. Let's jump over that way. What tractor is sitting over by 41? This guy. So let's go take a look. We're coming up on Wild Prairie Ranch. So another ranch over here we're starting to come up to. So we got 41. Oh yeah, there's a ranch right there. Another set of cow barns. Huh. I mean, we don't need the house and the ranch itself. We just need the field. I mean, we could buy this cow barn too at some point, maybe. We don't have any water buffalo. Could maybe start doing that. I don't know. I don't know if we even got enough hay and stuff for the ones we got. 41 might be a possibility. 41 might be a nice one for freaking for grapes. It's pretty straight. Yeah, so we might grab another field somewhere just to make sure we have enough stuff to keep us going this whole time. There's the building I put down for our grape equipment, and I did put another one down by the butcher shop, just so that way we have somewhere to actually park trailers and not have to squeeze them in. Check out our grapes real quick. Looking pretty good, I think. I have no idea. Yeah. So I don't know if it's worth buying another field or we just wait. So when we go to harvest, I'm going to want to get another harvester, I think. So we can run 2 big harvesters. Yeah, I think, decisions. I don't know. But, yeah, everything's planted that we have. Everything's being rolled. So that's it. We will see you guys probably at the harvest. Alright. Alright, so wanted to give a quick update. We did end up buying this guy, this trailer. It's like part of the map. There's a modded one that holds propane. We went and we bought a whole bunch of propane. We filled it up for the corn dryer. And yeah, less trips. We can sell the other one or keep it if we need to. We got one field still being, the new huge field is still being rolled. So we might need to purchase a bigger roller just to kind of speed that up a little bit. We did buy some more sheep, a whole bunch more sheep, since the mutton sold pretty well. And I think for next harvest, we're going to try to sell some more. Like I want another harvester combine. And then for next planting season, I want to get a new case tractor, since we don't really have any IHs. That's as close as we're going to get. And the huge case planter to go with it for the corn. So, whoa, what the heck? Good thing we didn't crash into the river. Whatever that is, the end of the pond. So, yeah, we need more fields still. We need to get our grapes going. We still got to buy a grape harvester. I want to buy another combine. It'd be nice if we could get a case combine, just so we could have one of each. But then we might be able to just get the smaller one, since the big one's like be like almost $1 million, and the header is still going to be smaller than our John Deere one, just because the John Deere header is the biggest one in the game through the mod. So yeah, we will see what happens. We're just headed back. I just want to give an update. Yeah, we'll check in a little bit. Alright, so we got a barley field that is about to be finished up being prepped, that we just harvested and dropped it off at the Jack Daniels. We had like $1 million in the bank from selling some mud and some other stuff. So now I got some red on the farm. I figured we got some bigger fields and we needed some bigger planters, so we went out and got this huge case one. I don't know if there's anything larger for like corn and stuff. Oh, sorry, excuse me. But I don't have anything bigger downloaded. It's definitely, big, and I didn't want to just pull it with a green machine, so we got this guy, the Steiger. Then we gave it all the horsepower we could. So yeah, so we picked up these. Probably shouldn't have, but at least now we've got to plant our corn that we're about to plant today. It'll go a lot faster. It'll go over twice as fast. Since our current planter is only 12 meters, I will probably not get rid of the current planter. Probably just hang on to it for a little bit. Just in case. Jeez, just so we have two, and we can kind of get stuff done a little bit quicker. I still think the biggest issue is going to be we need bigger mulchers. We need like one set of really big stuff for the big fields we're getting. So, I mean, this one we're going to use to plant this field right here. Once it's ready, which is kind of overkill probably for most of these fields, but definitely for like 24 it'll help. For 39 it would be great. Mostly just plant corn for the whiskey, so we're going to get this back to the farm and get ready to get it rolling, and we will see that in action pretty soon. Alright, it is time to lay down some corn. I'm going to try out our new setup. I might get rid of those tracks on the back. I'm not a big tracks guy. Switch them back to the wheels. But let's get this beast going. We'll probably just watch for a minute. The only negative thing about this is how long it takes to unfold and fold. However, the animations are done so nice. Like they could have just like flopped the wheels down all together and then unfolded it or whatever, but instead they like everything's just animated so nicely. It's not bad to watch. Look at it, it's just like so freaking rad. So I think in June we're about done. We just need to get this laid down. I should have seen if it needed lime. Nope. So we'll lay this down, and then I got to throw some more sheep into the butcher. So we just had some babies, and call it good for June. I'm gonna try to get the sheep moved before this is done. But I just want to watch it for a minute. We'll let him go a little bit faster. Oh, look at that. So dope. I really like this Tiger version. I don't like the quad track one. I mean, I like the horsepower of it, but I'm just not a big tracks guy. Yeah, so I'm going to move some sheep, and then see you back for July. Alright, so I was about to go to sleep, but I looked, and whiskey is currently selling for more than it will next month. So we're going to go sell some whiskey real quick and see how much we'll get from that. Since it's up, which will be sweet because I spent a whole bunch of money. Hopefully we got enough whiskey to kind of replenish that. This did miss a couple of spots, like a spot there. A little spot here where it stopped, but I'm not too worried about it since I didn't notice I already folded it up. So I'm not going to worry about that. And yeah, so I'm going to go sell some whiskey and then take a nap. See you guys next month. Alright, we had started July, our last month of year 7. We sold so much whiskey. Last month we got soybeans to sell. So we got 2 fields to harvest. So we're going to start on them. 2 or 3 fields barley to harvest. We might throw soybeans in. So looking soybeans. So we throw soybeans in. We'll be able to harvest them before. I don't know. Barley's coming back up. So maybe we won't. I don't know. We won't plant soybeans. They make pretty good money, so it's always nice to have income come in, but we might just leave the fields until next time. So we got this guy going. The fields that we need to do are this 13, 7, and 11, I think. Or just the 3. Don't think anything else is ready. Corn's definitely not. So we might just throw soybeans in these 3. Just because we can. We got a lot of corn going. We got some more barley going. So I think it'll be okay. Not anybody know a harvester right now. This guy can handle these 3. Deal. Harvest, get our corn in, and go from there. I might just no, maybe I won't, because then I gotta buy a thing. Yeah. So the straw we will grab for our TMR. We did put more sheep into the butcher last month. I'm gonna see if we could get some more in this month. Look at that bad dog. Moo. Sorry. Yeah, so we're just gonna see what we need to do besides those things. So yeah, we'll check in a little bit. All right, so we bought another trailer, and then we bought this Mack. That way we could run 2 trucks with the, like right now we gotta take soybeans to go sell them. And then when the other truck gets full, we can go take those and go drop the barley off at the brewery and at the distillery. All those different things. So we finally got another truck. I wish this one has like a middle horsepower kind of mode. Like you could either get like 425 like the normal, or 450, where you can get 900. So I wish there was like a 600 or so. I feel like that's kind of like the sweet spot, but oh well, it is what it is. So we're gonna go sell these soybeans somewhere, and we're not going to. But yeah, so I'm gonna sell some soybeans and then get back at her. Alright, so we're going to end year 7 here. We are just about finishing up. We went and bought this big old roller, just to kind of help with these bigger fields. The little one works pretty good, but it was taking forever. So we went and we picked up the larger one. We got our planter going to town on that field. He's already planted that field. Obviously this field. We bought that shed over there. I don't have flight mode, so we could just jump and I can show you what I built real quick. We just built this big open shed, so when stuff's over here, we could put it inside a shed instead of just leaving it out in the elements. So we threw that down real quick, added some trees, just so we have more storage around here. I do got to pick up some wool from the sheep barn, but that's it. And then I did throw this open garage down over here, so that way we have some easier storage to pull in, like the roller and the big cedar over here, the big planter over here. I still got stuff to put away, but yeah, I mean we're getting some more storage and stuff. But that's gonna wrap up year 7. We're still in the positive. I think just finishing up some thoughts. I'm thinking about buying this canola field when it's ready to harvest. So canola, so maybe in the next 2 months or so, we might buy that field. It's kind of why we're keeping the money we have, 660. I still want to buy this field, which we almost have enough for. So that might be nice. And then these 3 little fields I still want to buy, or 4, however many is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these 4 I still want to buy. 27 we'll probably just, I don't know what we'll do with that. But I was kind of waiting for these not to be clover or alfalfa, just because that's super annoying. I'd rather like get a crop and make some money. But this canola one is, so I think after we get these fields, in the canola field, we might kind of branch out to another section, which will cost a lot of money, but we could like take over the Bison Ridge farm. There's like, these are some pretty big fields. I mean, they're pretty expensive, but they're all pretty large. And I think we could own like this area and this area, maybe these 2, or maybe we do the homestead. But I think once we do that, we should be getting closer to our final number. I need to see if there's a way to cross the river quick, like just go down here and jump over. Maybe I could build a bridge to get to this field, because I think I want like 500 acres or more. I think the goal would be if we had enough, we could get enough crops to have like full cow barns. So like if these were full, like 500, and like we were able to switch them out every month and put 50 into our butcher shop, I think that would be great. I don't know, like we don't have enough TMR. We need to make more TMR. Our mutton sells really well, so that's probably what's keeping us afloat. I think I did switch it to easy a while ago, and I just kind of left it on there. My thought is like we could leave it on normal, but it's going to take twice as long to do the series, and I don't think that's that big of a deal. I mean, we're already year 7, ending year 7, so if we left it on normal, it'd probably, year 20 or so before we were where we want to be. So I mean, I could put it back on normal. It just slows stuff up a little bit, like maybe twice as long or so. So I don't feel it's a huge deal. I think the next series, if you guys want me to leave it on normal the whole time, just comment down below. So on that note, like, comment, subscribe, that'd be cool. After this, I want to do another series, and hopefully by that time I got my mic fixed. I haven't listened to how my recordings are lately, because I've just been playing more than editing. I think we got 3 videos up from this point, and this is already year 7, so there will be you'll probably have a lot of videos at one time come through, like every day for a while. So yeah, so just let me know what kind of next series you want to do, would like to see. I think that's what's biggest. I mean, I just like playing. So if there's some type of series you want to see, let me know. Any challenges, put it in the comments below. But until then, see you next time. We'll be in year 8, and just keep going. Later.